people might say, everyone knows how to draw lines, but do they? Drawing good lines is actually harder than you think, and is something that requires a lot of practice. In this video, I will try to tell you all about the very basic of drawing, which is lines. There are 3 pivot points in your body that are important in drawing. One is your wrist, one is your elbow, and the last one is your shoulder. They are all important in their own ways, but the one that you will need to practice the most is your shoulder. This is because most people are already used to drawing with their wrist, since we all learned to write like that. This is how most people's stats look like at first. So most people aren't used to drawing with their whole arm, but this is what you need to do if you want to draw big, confident lines. See, drawing with your wrist is good for making these little details, but it can result in these rough, inconsistent lines if you aren't confident with it. This is sometimes called chicken scratching because it looks like actual scratches made by chickens. Now, chicken scratching can be a legit technique used by artists, and it's okay to have like a rough line art style, but if you are doing chicken scratching because you don't have proper line controls, and it's the only thing you can do, that can be a problem. So I would highly recommend good line control practices to everyone. See, this is me drawing with only my wrist. And this is me drawing using my whole arm. There is a big difference in my line confidence. Drawing with your whole arm might feel uncomfortable at first, but if you practice enough, this will be something you won't really even have to think about later. Muscle memory is real. And plus, wrist problems are a very common problem among artists who spend a lot of hours a day drawing, and your future self will thank you. If you are a complete beginner, just practice drawing big lines, big straight lines and big curves. Just maybe fill in 1 canvas a day, but remember to use your whole arm. After that, we can move on to what people call target practice. The goal of the target practice exercise is to 1. Make your intentions, and 2. Draw that intention. And that's it. That's the fundamental part of this exercise. I'll show you some basic target practice examples. First, let's do straight lines. Put 2 points on your canvas. This is me stating my intention that I'm going to draw a straight line connecting these 2 dots. And then you draw that line. It's okay if you miss. Just keep practicing and remember to draw with confidence using your arm. Try to do it in 1 big stroke. If this is a bit difficult, one more technique you can try is ghosting. You can move your arm along your intentions like this without touching the canvas a few times, and then you go for actually drawing it. See? Look how much easier it becomes. You can do multiple points exercises like this. Or you can draw a line first and then try to draw many lines that are parallel to that line. You can make the parallel lines increase or decrease in width. You can actually just do whatever you want, as long as you draw with confidence and remember to draw with your intentions first in your mind. Let's try some curved lines now. I'm going to go from this point to this point while making an arch that goes through this point. It will look something like this. You can keep doing this practice until you feel comfortable drawing curves. You can also try drawing parallel curves. You can draw circles or spirals. You can make these kind of S-curves that go between two lines. As long as you're thinking about your intentions first, all of these are good exercises. One last thing I want to go over is that most of us have one direction that we are more comfortable with. This could be because you are either right or left-handed, or maybe you just practice that side more. This is totally normal, and you don't have to be able to draw things from every direction, but this is also why a lot of beginner artists can only draw a face facing one specific angle. In digital drawing, a lot of these problems can be solved by flipping the canvas. Now, these tools aren't bad. They can be great time savers, but in my opinion, if you are a beginner artist, I would suggest you practice drawing without using the flip tool. It would greatly improve your line control capabilities, not to mention your overall range as an artist. You will eventually be able to draw anything that you put your intention to. You will even be able to draw on paper and make everyone admire you. To practice, you can try the exercises from a more uncomfortable direction. So here are the big main points. Draw with your whole arm and make your intentions first. As long as you remember these, you can just make your own exercises if you want. I promise just a few minutes a day doing these will greatly improve your line control skills. To everyone who is learning to draw, I'll be cheering for you. Let's go on this cool journey together. We will now keep on practicing, won't we?